Hey guys, welcome to Guangzhou City, China. We're down here in the far south, and I'm gonna take you guys to one of my favorite spots to hang out here in Guangzhou. And we are at Beijing Lu, or Beijing Road, the walking street, the pedestrian street. This is the beginning of it right here. You just take Beijing Road straight down, and ultimately it turns into this pedestrian area. No cars allowed. And you can see lots of people out, and you know, there's never a dull moment here on Beijing Lu. There's so many food options, shopping options, and there's just so many people. It's good vibes. It's easy to get to, you know, to get to talking to somebody, potentially make a new friend. If you're a single male or female, this is a great place to come out if you want to try to, I don't know, potentially try your chances and maybe meet somebody. So guys, buckle up, get ready, and let's see what we see here on Beijing Road. All right, we just walked up that little strip, and now we're getting to the heart of it. Getting to the heart of the matter. They've got this huge open area out here, and it just branches off into a bunch of different little streets and alleys, and everywhere you look, there's always, like I said, there's a surprise around every corner. Just like down that little alley right there. Absolutely loaded with shops. And you can see, guys, the multitudes are out tonight. And another thing I should point out, guess what season it is? It is the middle of winter. And to be honest, I'm wearing a light jacket. I would probably feel better if I was just wearing a t-shirt because I'm getting a little bit warm. Chinese people tend to get cold a lot easier, especially people down here in the south. They're very sensitive to cold because it's a warm climate, and for them this feels kind of cold. But for most humans, this would be shorts and t-shirt weather. There's about to be an epic street crossing. You can see all the people accumulating over there. Everybody's just waiting for the green signal, and there it goes. Delayed reaction, but and here's where you can dodge and weave and try to avoid bumping into people. There's another foreign friend. Yeah, I can't tell you how much I enjoy this. To me, I love it when it's the middle of winter and I can just be somewhere warm, because I do not like cold weather. Hey guys, quick interruption. If you are here watching my video, there's a high likelihood that you have an interest in China. Well, personally, I think it's important that we all learn a foreign language, and I want to suggest choosing Chinese as your foreign language. First of all, by studying the Chinese language, you will really start to understand China on a much deeper level. Also, Chinese is the second most widely spoken language in the world, with over 1 billion Chinese speakers worldwide. People say that learning Chinese is so difficult, and let's be frank, in some ways it is, but it's not nearly as tough as you think, and the grammar is super easy. I want to encourage you to check out my channel sponsor, Excel Mandarin, and take advantage of their free trial lesson offer. You have nothing to lose and potentially a lot to gain. Excel Mandarin has bilingual native Chinese speakers based in the US who can teach you real Chinese, and they have the ability to take you from beginner all the way up to fluency. They offer 24/7 support, and they have all of the resources available that you could ever want. I learned Chinese by fumbling my way around on the streets of China. It was a really fun and interesting way to learn, but it wasn't very efficient. If I'd had a native speaker guiding me and helping me along the way, I would have learned a lot more, a lot faster. So check them out today, sign up for a free trial lesson, and make sure not to forget the most important part. Be sure to tell them that Mr. Chopsticks sent you. Okay, now back to the video. Now, as you walk through here, you will smell a variety of smells. Everything, like over here we've got pastries, but then over there we've got a skewer shop. So you've got everything from sweet smells to savory smells, spicy smells. It's just a constant journey through the different aromas as you walk down the road. And they're always there. There's always the smell of food. But it actually smells really good. Now, speaking of smells, everything was going pretty good until I came over here, and I will say this smells absolutely awful, and that's by design. This is chou tofu, stinky tofu. It smells absolutely rancid. He's frying up the stinky tofu in there, and they're waiting in line. It's worth a try. I've tried it once, and once was enough. I'll never eat it again. But a lot of people in China seem to like it, so whatever floats their boat. But you can see also beautiful scenery out here. You've got the hanging paper lanterns all the way down the road, so it's visually nice. Aromatically, it's usually nice unless you walk past a cho tofu stand. And people generally have a kind of a friendly aura about them out here. It just kind of looks like everybody's in a good mood. And if you come out here and you don't speak or read Chinese, it's actually helpful because they have pictures on all the menus here, so you can just see what looks good. And it makes it a lot easier to order food, because even if you don't know exactly what it is, at least you can get some kind of an idea. And you can see, I mean, they've got huge selections here. Lots of dining options here. And that doesn't even scratch the surface. It just goes on and on. These big old skewers over here. Hey look, human dolls. Who would have thunk it? Already since I've been here, I've talked to so many people and met some really nice people. Check this out. Aha.
I teach you, follow me. Yes, 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 yeah, no.
Oh. How much is this?
1 for 15 yuan, 2 for 25 yuan.
Hi. Welcome China.
Guys, as awesome as this place is, I do want to give you all a couple things you have to look out for. When you come here, people do aggressively try to sell you things. Like this girl walking right here, she's got a green rag in her left hand, and in her right hand she's got a bottle. They'll just walk up to you and start like cleaning your shoes for you, and it pressures you into trying to buy it. Now the guy that just walked up to me right there while I was telling you about her, he's about the 5th guy that's come up to me with little pictures of like handbags and stuff, trying to get me to buy those. And they do get pretty aggressive here. Not in an unfriendly way, I just mean they kind of sometimes don't want to take no for an answer, and they'll kind of stick with you. Including that lady selling the bird whistle thing. She was a tough salesperson. She would not let me go. Finally, I kind of sort of had to just walk away, but she left me with no choice. I don't know, she's just trying to make a buck. I understand it, but it's also kind of nice that, you know, when you say no, they accept your answer, and if not the first time, at least the second time. But don't let that prevent you from coming here, because that's just, you know, a minor thing. It's no big deal. But you will experience that if you do come here. And guys, if you're in this area, you have to make sure to check this out. Yeah, it's very touristy and stuff, I know, but it's still pretty badass, and you won't regret coming to check it out. It makes for great photos, and if by chance you happen to be Buddhist, well, that makes it even better, because this is the big Buddhist temple. That's literally what it says, Dafu Si. But it's quite an impressive structure. It's huge. And you can see there's tons of people out here, and there are a lot of like photographer guys, just kind of guys with a strong entrepreneurial spirit that want to make some money. And look, I mean, you can see these guys are staying busy because, like I said, this place is, I mean, it's very picturesque. If you want a good photo for your Instagram, well, a photo like this would definitely impress all of your friends. Hey, cool. Hey. So that pretty much covers it, guys. If you saw my previous Guangzhou video from a couple years ago, I came to some of these same spots, but you can see what you've seen today, you kind of got a different angle and a totally different feeling. So, I mean, every time you come here, it'll be a different experience. It all really comes down to who you meet, what you do, do you initiate a conversation with somebody, or do you just walk past? Sometimes you do have to, you know, say hello to somebody or give them a smile in order to spark up that conversation. But if you're friendly and you smile and you say hello and just chat with people, even if they come up and they're trying to sell you something, chat with them for a couple minutes and you will meet lots of nice people and you will have a good time. But guys, I think my tour here is pretty much, well, I think that's pretty much it for this time. I'm sure I'll be back one of these days. Anytime I come to Guangzhou, I will always make a special stop over here to Beijing Road. Like I said, it's one of my favorite hangout spots here in the city. So guys, thanks for tuning into the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos on the way. And to my longtime supporters, I want to give you guys a special shout out. Really appreciate all that you guys do. And there's a lot more videos on the way, guys. So all I can say is stay tuned, stay well, stay happy, healthy, blessed. And we'll catch you in the next video. 下次再见. While I appreciate all viewers and supporters, there is a growing group of supporters who support me via YouTube memberships and Patreon subscriptions, and I want to give all of you a shout out. You know who you are. Thanks for the extra support and helping me to get a step or two closer to hopefully finally someday achieving my dream of being able to do YouTube full time. To the Grasshopper and Tiger Tiers, thank you guys so much. An extra special shout out to my P-Shield tier members. You are amazing. And of course, I'd be remiss to fail to mention my top tier supporters, Lee, Martin S, and David is Dawei. Truly, truly appreciate all of you. We're on this journey together, and trust me when I say, we're just getting started, my friends.